Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to offer the A2 amendment.
Secretary will report the Ortman A2 amendment.
Senator Ortman moves to amend Senate Resolution 198 as follows. Page 2 after line 24, insert. This is Amendment A-2.
Senator Ortman.
Thank you, Mr. President and members. I hope that you will agree with me that the A2 amendment makes a lot of sense. I'm asking that the Senate leadership provide a little additional notice if we are under the call of the chair, that if we are going to reconvene, that members be given 1 hour notice before the reconvening time. The president can always recess to a time certain, can do it 20 minutes, an hour, 6 hours later. But if we are going to go in recess to the call of the chair, I think it's a matter of courtesy and respect and a business-like practice to let members know when we'll be reconvening, and an hour's notice would not seem to be too much of an imposition or a disruption of the business, and I would hope that members would support this.
We're on the A2 amendment. Senator Pogemiller.
Mr. President, Senator Ortman, I certainly understand the spirit of your amendment, but I think it's unworkable. And the reason it's unworkable is because what will happen then is there will be a series of 1 hour recesses. That's what will happen. And I think any majority leader and president will try to accommodate and give members a chance, and I hope people feel we've done a pretty good job on that. So I would oppose this amendment because I think the unintended consequence is worse than what we've got now.
Senator Ortman, further discussion on the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senator Pogemiler, I believe you're under a misunderstanding about what the language does. It would not call us back every hour. It would just say that when we are recessed to the call of the chair, when the chair decides that we will reconvene at that point, we will be given 1 hour's notice before we actually start proceedings on the Senate floor. It would not lead to repetitious 1 hour extensions. Rather, the opposite is true. When you're ready, Mr. President, or your successors at any time are ready to call the Senate back into session, we just would ask for 1 hour's notice.
Mr. President.
Pogemiler.
Senator Ortman, no, I think I do understand the language, and what I'm suggesting is the practical effect on a day like today would be to come back every hour, because we just don't have enough certainty to know when the House of Representatives is going to act. And so again, I understand the spirit, but I think you overestimate the certainty with which things take place around here. And so I would ask members to oppose the amendment.
We're on the A2 Ortman amendment. Senator Ortman.
Mr. President, I would ask for a roll call vote.
There'll be a roll call. Secretary will take the roll on the Ortman A2 amendment. All senators having voted desire to vote. Secretary will close the roll. There will be 13 ayes and 43 nays. The amendment is not adopted.